Vibe Tribe. Hey, Vibe Tribe. Happy day, happy day. Breaking out. I'm not sure if it's a breakout. Not necessarily. Hey, Vibe Tribe. Hey, Vibe Tribe. Don't worry. These tabs. Looks like I just woke up. Bah, bah. Been meditating. Uh-oh. Why is it that yes or no questions can be so hard to, an error has occurred which has caused Streamlabs desktop to close. Don't worry. If you were streaming or recording, that is still happening in the background. Whenever you can relaunch application. However, this will end your stream /recording/ and click yes button to keep streaming /recording, click no to stop streaming recording. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! Stiggity. Is that what they were saying? that what you want? Oh, that's some foundation in our eye right now. Some eye drops.
Whether you're moving across town or across the country, you can count on Pods to deliver when we say we will, which is why we were voted America's #1 container moving company.
Oh, it's warm in here.
Another one. Yeah. Stay down with my day one niggas and we in the club screaming, no, no friends, no, no friends, no, no friends, no, no, no. DJ Khaled. Still here with my day one niggas, so you hear me say, no, no friends, no, no friends, no, no friends, no, no, no. I still ride with my day one niggas, I don't really need no, no friends, no, no friends, no, no friends, no, no, no. Stay down from day one, so I say fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. One more time, fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas. Stay down from day one, so I say. Man, this shit so ill that we had to restart it. H-Town, my second home, like I'm James Harden. Money counter go brrr when you starting at the garden. 4-car garage, pour some Menage, Birdman go brrr, cause he know the shit retarded. Fuck her on the floor before we make it to the bed. Started from the bottom, yes lord. OVO Sam, man, I'm proud of my niggas. Knew that we would make it, never doubted my niggas. All my bitches love me. If I had a baby mama, she would probably be richer than a lot of you niggas. Hey, that's luxury, dog. Day one niggas, man, you stuck with me, dog. Ever since you two niggas been calling me the leader of the new school. Fuck with me, dog, yeah. No friends, no friends, no friends, no. Still here with my day one niggas, so you hear me say, no friends, no friends, no friends, no. Still ride with my day one niggas, I don't really need no friends, no friends, no friends, no. I stay down from day one, so I say fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. One more time, fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas.
You know what it is on this side of it? Yo, bitch, all of my photographs. Whole niggas got hate vomit. Big homies all certified. Nothing niggas gon' take from it. Follow codes, study game. Feed fam, nigga, fuck fame. All black, my whip form. These bad hoes keep tiptoeing. Down in Turks and Caicos. Dope boy, that's my dress code. All I hug is blood, nigga. Khaled, that's my fleshed out. All I want is love, nigga. Money bring that stress out. Smoke good, I love life. Strip club like every night, my same niggas. Day one, straight menace. Rose.
No friends, no friends, no friends, no. Still here with my day one niggas, so you hear me say, no new friends, no friends, no friends, no. Still ride with my day one niggas, I don't really need no new friends, no friends, no friends, no. Stay down from day one, so I say fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. One more time, fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas. Stay down from day one, so I say. I'm here with my niggas. I'm too hot to be friendly. They throw dirt on my name. Well, that's why they still dig me, and I'm tired of all this hating. I thank God for my patience. I thank God for my homies. I wish we could trade places, bitch, we good fellas. Boy, all the niggas with you, they just power fellas. And if we ball catches, remember, sip slow, live fast, young money, stay young. Been cash money since day one. No friends, no. Still here with my day one niggas, so you hear me say, no friends, no friends, no friends, no. Still ride with my day one niggas, I don't really need no friends, live fast, young money, stay young, been cash money since day one. Stay down from day one, so I say fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. One more time, fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas. Stay down from day one, so I say.
Disney's Mufasa the Lion King is a dazzling musical.
I always wanted a brother.
It's charming, entertaining, and full of humor. It's perfect. And now, it's the #1 movie in the world 5 weeks in a row. Don't miss Disney's Mufasa the Lion King. Rated PG. Now play.
Known for pursuing your passions. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 17 types of cancer, including certain early stage and advanced cancers. One of those cancers is early-stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early-stage lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continued alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or gas, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune system problems, such as Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. If you've had or plan to have an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system condition, such as myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Keytruda is an immunotherapy and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda from Merck. See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
I played with people. I like no me digan una cosa así.
How long do I make the workshop? This determination depends on how much information you have to cover and on the limitations of stakeholder engagement. If you're physically in a meeting room to the conference, expect that people more easily multitask and may not stay 100% engaged. To combat that tendency, keep virtual meeting durations short, 1 hour or less, so people don't feel the meeting is taking away from their day. Consider using collaboration tool discussed in Chapter 4.
Everybody knows and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. 'Cause ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. I know when that hotline bling, it can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling, it can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you and me, we just don't get along. You made me feel like I did you wrong. Going places where you don't belong. Ever since I left the city, you got exactly what you asked for. Running out of pages in your passport. Hanging with some girls I've never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Hey, I know when that hotline bling, it can only mean one thing. I know
When you're planning your workshop, look at people's calendars and make sure they're available to attend. State which, if any, attendees are required. If those people don't show for the meeting, cancel it. Having the meeting without them is a waste of time because you'll only have a second meeting. When they do attend, if it becomes common that required attendees do not attend meetings, consider two things. First, ask yourself whether you have the right people identified. Second, determine whether the need to reschedule meetings is putting the project at risk. If the project is at risk, make sure to share that exposure with the team. Properly managing a requirements workshop is essential. Info and ideas constantly fly back and forth during workshops, and if you don't capture them, they disappear. Plus, if you don't keep the conversation focused on the goal of the session and on the right track, you may not accomplish the elicitation needed for the project. The following sections show you how to keep things moving forward. Using parking lots. A parking lot is a list of topics or concerns people bring up in the meeting that you don't want to address at the moment. Simply add the items as they come up to the parking lot list. This technique has so many advantages, it's not even funny. Here are two of the key ones. It shows your concern for the stakeholders' issue. Most people have a hard time dropping a point when they're afraid that it'll be forgotten. By adding it to the parking lot, you'll allay this fear, enabling the person to move on and not get stuck.
Descovy is right for you. Don't let cost hold you back. Gilead is committed to helping you afford your medication. In fact, commercially insured eligible.
It keeps you on track. The concern the stakeholder brings up may be covered later in the agenda, so tabling the point lets you stay on your agenda and not get derailed at that moment.
Tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. I got real shit stressed about, girl, I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. I found me a new thing, I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty of queens in my hometown, all they need is drinking that day. So I found me a new thing, I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty of queens in my hometown, all they need is drinking. I'm like, it's a goddamn shame. We done crashed, we done burned, but baby, you the goddamn blame. See, I wanted love, but you wanted goddamn fame. Every goddamn thing. I wanted a bitch who was on the move, but you wanted goddamn lay. Listing my problems. Got that one in my bed and she just wanna sleep. Fucking up all of the sheets. She only wake up to eat. Do this shit every week. Like, why you do that? Crying, you wanna be great, but sleeping until the next day. Why you do that? Don't got that much in the bank. We go out, she order the steak. Why you do that? She can't explain it, but just know it working for her. She claiming she don't know her luck, but really she don't give a fuck. And I cannot make this shit. I ain't this shit, be the real thing. She know on the real, that'll never change. I won't try to explain why you catch them feelings on the night. It's easing the pain. I got real shit stressed about, girl, I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. I got real shit stressed about, girl, I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. I found me a new thing, I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty of queens in my hometown, all they need is drinking that day. So I found me a new thing, I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty of queens in my hometown, all they need is drinking that day.
Fried chicken, and wontons, and teriyaki glaze, and an egg roll. Some people think the Zaxby Sensation salad is too delicious to be a salad. Yep, that's why we call it a salad. The Zaxby Sensation salad. Zaxby's.
It's a major move right here, baby. You gotta get with it and get lost. You understand?
Yeah. This young lord reporting live from Atlanta, Georgia. Decatur, where it's great. And I want all my sexy ladies to report to the dance floor immediately. We gon' go and glide this one, y'all. Big Reese.
Yeah, right off the back, man, the boy got dollars. So women come frequent like flight mileage. You know, secret. I might holler, but I ain't gon' sweat you, baby. I'ma let you catch up with your gang. Run faster, don't let them lose you, cause I ain't gon' bless you. Unless you feel a little desperate. Send a text message, girl.
Stop. Wait a minute. The way you move that girl, you done got my heart all in it. And I just wanna be with you tonight. Girl, please. I'm a player, yeah, it's true. But I changed the game for you. I wanna see what it do. Can I be free? This is how I feel. I'm in need of love. So let's dip a bite of me. Ooh, you're just my time. Everything's so right. And I just want you. So let's dip a bite of me. Let's dip a bite of me. She's fine too, but I want you. She's fine too, but I want you. I admit it, this just ain't no game, this just ain't words that I'm speeding. If you could see the thoughts that's in my head, I'm tripping, I'm a player, yeah, it's true. But I changed the game for you. Wanna see what it do? Can I be free? This is how I feel. I'm in need of love, so let's dip a bite of it. Ooh, you're just my type. Everything's so right, so I just want you. So let's dip a bite of it. Dip a bite of it. She's fine too, but I want you. She's fine too, but I want you.
WCF, baby, the key to the ladies. Keys to the safes, but please say the baby. In patrol, even in the AM, we should be alone. We could get a day in. You like what I'm saying? Then come around and waiting. We could go inside and stay in. Tell the homeboy you're staying. You've been taken, gone. Turn me on and mama turn him. Yeah. You know I love you like good food. You know you what a good dude. You know you give good like you graduated from a good school. You know I'm a good move. You should do me. So hey, shorty, what it is. The call it who it is. The shorty do it big. The party at my crib. That's a party in the hills. You call it what you want, but she gon' call it what she feel.
This is how I feel. I'm in need of love, so let's dip a bite of it. Ooh, you're just my type. Everything's so right, so I just want you. So let's dip a bite of it. Dip a bite of it. She's fine too, but I want you. She's fine too, but I want
hear me? They try to hit me, don't hurt me. Look up out there. I ain't being mean, but you so mean.
When you schedule, you have to look at several factors: the availability of your required attendees, their location, and the length of time you need them, when, where, and for how long you have a workshop depends on knowing this information. Some questions to ask to get the answers include the following: who are the required attendees, and what is their availability? There are different attendees. Where are the attendees located? Are they all the same? Are they all in the same building? Different locations? Different time zones? The answers to these questions determine whether you have an in-person or virtual workshop. If attendees are in multiple time zones all over the world, for example, you need to hold a virtual meeting. The products a requirement workshop produces are highly quality because many people participate in the session. And the solution comes from the synergy created by everyone working together. In parentheses, synergy is the idea that the sum of everyone's contribution is greater than any individual part. Different people bring together suggestions to the table and ask different questions as they come up with the solutions. Whether you're a seasoned pro at facilitating groups and just need to brush up, or someone who is terrified at the thought of running these sessions, this section of the book is here to help. Requirements workshop can range from 1 to many hours. You may need multiple sessions over a period of a few days, because these workshops generally require a significant amount of time. Considering who should attend is important. The attendees fall into 3 categories. Required attendees. These folks are the people who the meeting can't go on without. If the people don't show up, the meeting can't be successful, and you end up with a lot of out-of-meeting tasks. Optional attendees. These meetings can still go on and be successful without these people. However, having them in the session can be helpful because they may bring valuable insight and opinions. These attendees may be new team members who have first joined the team, and they're listened to how the topic being discussed works. Perhaps you're cross-training them or interfacing with them from another business domain. Closed. Using closed questions is perfect when the responses to a question are known and finite. This is a yes/no question. Pick a choice from a list. Or pick all that apply from a list. Closed to survey question. Results are easy to analyze, and open-minded results because you can add up the like answers and compare and contrast the totals of each response to determine the requirements for your project. This question type allows for 3 responses. This type of question is perfect when the responses to the question are not known or the range of responses is large. The responses are more difficult to analyze, but they give you information from respondents in the respondent's own words. More information may result from this type of question than closed questions, which allow only for responses that you include. Feel free to combine the types of questions in one survey. You don't have to have a survey if only closed questions and other for open-ended regardless of the question type. Think through what the goal of asking the question is and determine the best question type to use.
Deal ends January 21st.
Feel free to combine the types of questions in one survey. You don't have to alright. You don't have to have a survey of only closed questions and another for open-ended, regardless of the question type. Think through what the goal of asking the question is and determine the best question type to use. Maximizing the chance of getting a response. Be honest. When a website you're surfing asks you to take a short feedback survey, you usually just close out the window, right?
Put the iron on him if a nigga mob on him. My code 500, I don't put no miles on him. I was running wild, homie, with 500,000 on me. Going to the jeweler, bust the AP, yeah. Sliding on the water like a jet ski, yeah. I'm tryna fuck you and your bestie, yeah. Chop up with this stuff, so do not test me, yeah. Ric Flair drip, go woo on a bitch. 5790, spit the coupe on my wrist. Multi-million-dollar, I'm a fool with the hits. Hop up in the lemon, drop the roof, show the tits. Trafalgar got the gang with me. Bought my purple ticket, got some rain on it. Nigga, we used to kick it, how you hang on me? Hop in the Billy Coop and blow the brains out of you. We're not the same, my nigga, we falling off the bitch. Out your brain, yeah, we bounce you like it's an auction thing. Get the chopper, like I told her, like it's a talker list. I think she made it short to me, I had to get it. Want you to be talking to me, ready to whack a nigga. I gave a nigga a diamond, I had to cap a nigga. I'm giving your whole weight like she a rapper, nigga. Get mad and then we go pay with the plastic scriptures. Going to the jeweler, bust the AP, yeah. Slide on the water like a jet ski, yeah. I'm tryna fuck you and your bestie, yeah. Chop up with this girl, so do not test me, yeah. Ric Flair drip, go woo on a bitch. 5790, spit the coupe on my wrist. Multi-million-dollar, I'm a fool with the hits. Hop up in the lemon, drop the roof, show the tits. Going to the jeweler, bust the AP, yeah. Sliding on the water like a jet ski.
Hey, this is for all mine. Can't steal it. Wheeling dealing. Limousine rock. Jet fun. Driven. Son of a gun.
I'm tryna fuck you and your bestie, yeah. Chop up with this girl, so do not test me, yeah. Ric Flair drip, go woo on a bitch. 5790, spit the coupe on my wrist. Multi-million-dollar, I'm a fool with the hits. Hop up in the lemon, drop the roof, show the tits.
This question type allows for free responses. This type of question is perfect when the responses to the question are not known or the range of responses is large.
Now your favorite whole body deodorant can also absorb sweat everywhere.
Alright, that makes sense. The responses are more difficult to analyze, but they give you information from respondents in the respondents' own words. You know, you should probably have made we should record every interaction from now on and just be a weirdo instead of streaming and just, you know, we should walk around the club and just, you know, have them pull a car. So, have them pull a question. And if I don't like the answer, they have to buy a drink. Maybe. I don't know. That would be fun, huh? We would have to have one of those, what is it? The free Ubers. The free Uber. Right?
If I say that shit, then I mean it. She calls me, I screen it. I'm only fucking if it's convenient. You lie on pussy, that's weak shit. We pass pussy round, that's G shit. But you ain't fam, so what is this we shit? You cuff yours and then we shit. Listen, I'm telling you, it's my world. I does what I wish to. If you're mad, well, too bad. Sounds like
a little flexibility here, people.
They're like, who the fuck is this dude? Kicks game is just rude. Don't get jujitsu. Tunnel visions, I get ahead. Stay solid, I never fled. My haters feel like I'm better dead, but I'm quite alive, getting bread instead. With a better girl, with a better face, I'm in a better place, getting better head. I just want to stay broke forever. Yeah, that's that shit no one ever said.
I'm scared. Just know I mean it. If I ever said I fuck your bitch, just know I mean it. And if I ever said I'm getting money, just know I mean it. And oh Lord knows, He knows I mean it. You know I mean it. You know I mean it. Just know I mean it. Just know I mean it. Oh yeah.
Signed Gerald, I'm sincere. This year I'm in here, I'll spell it out to make things clear. And meanwhile your end's near. I've got a
should
lane
rate
and I'm in
our
gear.
friends.
And people wonder who's next up. That conversation really ends here. You rappers just talk
You know,
punch. Stress
that
me
would be
out,
a fun
shut
project.
up. Weak rappers
You
try to
know?
hide the sound, but my style is
What, you know,
punch. And I
and
ain't
have it be anonymous, though. So you have to think of one friend or one, you know, memory and, you know, record it. Maybe make a podcast, you know.
Where's the ring? Came through without it. You really think she stays true? I doubt it. Cause I'm fucking your girlfriend and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm never scared. Just know I mean it. If I ever said I fuck your bitch, just know I mean it.
Funny story.
I'm getting money, just know I mean it. And oh Lord,
Paul had worked in a company that had defined elicitation of creating requirements in structured work sessions.
you know I mean it.
It was so ingrained in the company's culture that some people were thrown off when Paul tried to understand business needs by sitting in stakeholders' cubes and asking them questions in one-on-one session. In a one-on-one session. They couldn't figure out why his question couldn't wait for the work. Or couldn't wait for the work session the next day. In situations like this one, you may have to educate your stakeholders about the value of different ways of elicitation. Make the respondents want to participate. So,
You ain't got no life. Cups with the ice, and we do this every night. I ain't check the price. I got it. I make my own money, so I spend it how I like. I'm just living life. And let my mama tell it, nigga, I ain't living right. Chop the top off the porch, that's a headless horse. Extendo long as an extension cord. Bitch, I ball like Jordan.
on a website you're surfing asks you to take a short feedback survey. You usually just close the window, right? Yes, despite the fact that people often ignore survey requests. Surveys are a great elicitation technique. Why? Because when done properly, surveys can generate a huge amount of data from a large number of stakeholders. Here are some pointers to help you create a survey that results in a high participation rate.
I make my own money, so I spend it how I like. I'm just living life. And let my mama tell it, nigga, I ain't living right. Spend it how I like. Yeah, sitting every night. Yeah, push start the wheel. Hey, riding straight to life. Blowing on the kush. Blowing till I'm out of
Money
sight.
works, but you don't always have the luxury to offer cash to pay people to complete your survey. If you can't offer cash, and who can inside a company? See whether you can offer the project team that gets the most responses a company branded shirt, a pizza lunch, or whatever other tangible rewards in the organization culture. The point is to figure out what motivator can offer as the proverbial carrot if all else fails. You have to fill it out because it's part of the job card. Don't say it takes a 30-second survey if you know it'll take at least 8 to 10 minutes. Also, don't say that it has 5 questions when each question has so many sub-questions that it's more like a 60-question survey. Use close-ended questions. Rather than ask for long responses, give yes or no options or a rating scale. This setup is easy for both you and the participant. Surveys yield, you know, there was definitely a pause there because whenever you have a lot of data, you know, that's a lot to think about. So, you know, whenever people are asking for, you know, wanting you to think one certain thing or, you know, think, because we have to, you know, surveys yield a lot of data. You know, that's generally known. And if you don't necessarily have the time to read all the open-ended questions, weed out participants that don't fit your demographic up front. For instance, if you want people to respond, you have dined in a particular restaurant within the last 30 days. Ask that question first, then end the survey for anyone who hasn't dined in. Weed out participants that don't fit your demographic up front. So, you know, compiling and using the data, after you receive the data, you need to pull it all together. So, after you receive the data you need to pull it all together, look for trends in the data and for places where you can exploit opportunities. Examine the data to see what calls out to you as the BA, the business. For information on how to develop the question, or how to develop the required based on the survey's results, head to chapter 12. Getting to know Requirements Workshop. Requirements Workshop, also known as JAD sessions, facilitated workshops, or work sessions, are well-structured, intensive workshops in which an independent facilitator, that would be you, leads participants to develop high-quality work requirements or products. The requirement workshop is one of the best techniques to use if you want high quality requirements in a short amount of time. You can use these workshops at any stage in the project whenever you need to pull a lot of brain power from the project. At the end of the meeting, make sure you set aside some time, usually about 5 minutes or a 1 hour meeting.
Hello. I am subconscious. Don't be afraid. We all support you all. I am the projector, and you the projection. And I am always supreme.
So, remember, so, all right. This one.
Does she know about the one that's on your side? Does she know about the things you're trying to hide? Does she know about the one that wants to kill you in your sleep? Does she know you've gotten in way too deep? Does she know? Does she know? Does she know? Does she know about the crazy one that wants you dead and gone? Does she know she's in your heart? She's not alone. She'd hit the fan. Oh Lord, this wasn't part of the plan. Thought you was the man. It's over now, they got you caught with red hands. Come out, you're surrounded. Dead or alive, they want to pound it. Tried to hide it from her, but she found it. Now we about to get up on some wild shit. Who you think you're fooling? You were so stupid, you done got reckless. Fuck you went to school at. They ain't teach you not to do that. You ain't checked the checklist. Ooh, you didn't know better. It's you to let her in. Now she got the wind. You done set yourself up. Does she know about the one that's on your side? Does she know about the things you're trying to hide? Does she know about the one that wants to kill you in your sleep? Does she know you've gotten in way too deep? Does she know? Does she know? Does she know about the crazy one that wants you dead and gone? Does she know she's in your heart? She's not alone. Does she know? Texas was waiting and wondering. The feds is watching, niggas plotting to get me. Will I survive? Will I die? Come on, let's get to the possibility. Giving me charge, lawyers making a grip. I told the judge I was raised low, and that's why I blaze shit. Was hyper as a kid, cold as a teenager. On my mobile, calling big shots. On the scene, major, packing hundreds in my drawers. Fuck the law, bitches, I fuck with a passion. I'm living rough and raw. Catching cases at a fast rate, falling in the fast lane. Hustle till the morning, never stop until the cash came. Live my life as a thug, nigga, until the day I die. Live my life as a boss player, it's even getting hot. These niggas got me tossing shit. I put the top down, now it's time to floss my shit. Keep your head up, nigga, make these motherfuckers up. A game sharper than the motherfucking razor blade. Save money, bring bitches, bitches bring lies. One nigga's getting jealous. and low rise. And ski mask screaming thug life. Every time they pass, all eyes on me. Little life of a thug nigga. Till the day I die. Little life of a boss player. All eyes on me. I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night. All eyes on me. Little life is a thug nigga. Till the day I die. Little life is a boss player. All eyes on me.
I started this gangsta shit, and it's the motherfucking thanks I get.
I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night. Relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in a choke, gun smoke. Biggie smoke the mayor, the rock slayer, the layer. Motherfucker, say your prayers. Hail Mary, full of grace. Smack the bitch in the face, take her Gucci back and a North Face off her back. Jab her if she act funny with the money. Oh, you got me mistaken, honey. I don't wanna rape you. I just want the paper, the visa, capisha. I'm out like the vapors. Who's the one you call Mr. Macho? The head honcho, swift and smack, Cumacho. I got so much time, I should be done with the stylistics. Make up to break up, niggas need to wake up. Smell the Indonesia, get you to a seizure. Don't fuck your moms, hit the skins to amnesia. She don't remember shit, just the 2 hits. I hitting the floor, and we hitting the clicks. Sucking on the tits, at the hooker begging for the dick. And your moms ain't ugly, love, my dick got rock quick. I guess I was a combination of House of Pain and Bobby Brown. I was jumping around and jumping around. After then I asked her who's the man, she said B.I.G. Then I fucked in her E.Y.E. I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night. All eyes on me. Little life is a thug nigga. Till the day I die. Little life is a boss player. All eyes on me.
I started this gangsta shit, and it's the motherfucking thanks I get.
I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night. I might just hit it through. That's on my element. I like those skins. Love a melanin. Talk, cushion, nigga talk. When I'm stepping in, 30 bottles of the sweet dope cinnamon. I had the Lambo, switch to the Barbie. I'm a gangster, but I like the party. Papa Pinky, go retarded. I'm a wicked nigga, I'm cold-hearted. That's why I like girl, like baby. Every time she see me, she wanna eat me. I feel like kissing people, please believe me. I said, right, I'm on the TV. I can't fuck with dope bitches, they be creepy. She be acting up, she always tryna leave me. But she a bad girl, yeah, she freaky. I have her hanging off the wall like she mean. I never had a bitch more than once, cause they be leeches. Well, pussy good, it tastes like peaches. But she can have it, I don't need it. I'd rather have my money green like King. I don't talk to niggas, cause they be cracking. Disrespect me, and see what happened. I don't make a go for boss, don't smack it.
Everyday shit around the way shit got me stressed, so I keep on the vest in case a nigga wanna test. I got no time for games cause I'm all grown up. You wanna joke, nigga? Laugh when you get blown up. And see how funny it is when your kids ain't got no father. Cause you played it sweet and you floating in the harbor. Shit is hectic, but respect it for your health. Didn't think it was right, you should've checked it yourself. Life is too short to get caught up in some dumb shit. Wake up one day, 40 years old, on some bum shit. Time flew by, we was too fly to see the light. Every day it's getting darker, then comes the night. Now what? Realize that you ain't got shit. Not long ago, you was the man on some hot shit. So just keep the flow, yo, cause you already in this. Make sure your shit is right, kid, and handle your business.
I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night.
I started this gangsta shit, and it's the motherfucking thanks I get.
I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night.
Oh yeah, let's take a trip. Just sit back and light a split with the window slip on the funky dope track jump. Strapped with a fat Buddha sack and a 7-8 Mac, don't clean. Gangsta lean, I got green, but I serve dubs like it ain't no thing. I hang with OG players, don't set trips or you might get what we call a rat pack. I don't slack when it comes to street. I kick real G-funk to a gangsta beat. It's so sweet when you got money to spend. I got a proper big tooth and a fly bit fence. I make ends, spend my dough on no foe. That's how it is and that's how it goes. Act like you know when I creep real slow, giving love to them players that I know is real G's.
The motherfucking world is a ghetto, full of magazines, full clips, and heavy metal when the smoke settle. I'm just looking for a big yellow. In 6-inch stilettos, Dr. Dre. Percolating, keep 'em waiting while you sitting there hating. Your bitch is hyperventilating, hoping that we penetrating. You get snating, cause I never been to Satan. For hardcore administrating, gangbang affiliating. MC Renner had you wildin' off a zone and a whole half a gallon. Hit the dialing. 911 emergency. You can tell him it's my son. He's hurting me and he's a felon. On parole for robbery. Ain't no copping a plea. Ain't no stopping a G. I'm in a 6. You got to hop in a 3. Company monopoly. You handle shit sloppily. I drop a key properly. They call me the Don Dada. Pop a collar. Drop a dollar. If you hear me, you can holler. Even rock roller. Follow the Impala. Wanna talk about this concrete nigga? I'm a scholar. The incredible. Heterosexual. Credible. Bag a hoe. Let it go. Dick ain't edible. Nigga ain't federal. I plan shit while you handpick. Motherfuckers giving up transcripts. I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night. All eyes on me. Little life is a thug nigga. Till the day I die. Little life is a boss play. All eyes on me. I start this gangster shit. And it's the motherfucking banks I get. I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night. Did I fall off? Got you in your room ripping every chronic poster on your wall off. It's cause I put away the sawed off. Now I got you sitting back with a smirk, listening with your arms crossed. Questioning Dre's credibility. Wondering if it's still in me to produce hits. Y'all be killing me as if I need to make more. I got a mansion and 6 cars that I paid for. Suck my dick. Hello. We came a long way from not giving a fuck. Selling tapes out of a trunk to moving this far up. Now we got the whole world starstruck. Made $1 million plus and still don't give a motherfuck. Motherfucker, I'm Dre. I don't need your respect. I don't need to make another album, bitch. I don't gotta do shit. I do it because I want to, not to stay in the game. Fuck the fame. I'm still staying the same, little bitch. Hello. I started this gangsta shit. And this the motherfucking thanks I get. Hello. I started this gangsta shit. And this the motherfucking thanks I get. Hello. Look at these niggas with attitudes. Look at these niggas with attitudes. Hello. I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night. Villain blows up their spot. Take your notebook, your bitch, and your Glock. This motherfucker thought the coochie had a padlock. You slapped her ass, that's alarming. Cause she want my worm like Carmen. We chin check niggas, them thin check niggas. Run trains on gold diggers, beware these faux niggas. Scaring motherfuckers like Stephen King flicks. Making niggas clear the room like a dyke flea a dick. Making second to none shit, nigga like quick. So when I bomb first, nigga, who you rolling with? Fuck that ice on your wrist, fuck your fine ass bitch. Cause you can lose it in a tussle, nigga, watch me hustle. Watch niggas kiss my ass without flexing a muscle. Bitches, all in the back, their knees waiting to buckle. Same time, same channel, don't change the dial. Niggas for life, fucking your wife, these niggas wild. Hello. I let the niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the night. Hello. These niggas with attitudes. These niggas with attitudes. Hello. I start this gangsta shit. And it's the motherfucking banks I get. Hello. I let the niggas know it's on for life.
Sign in City.
Hey yo, I'm so humble, but on the humble. I speak for the jungle, too well spoken and mumble.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
These rappers are sugar water and bum juice. Y'all salute when I come through like rock star. General, I can finish you.
The most embarrassing experience of my life was when
Matrimony and my God. Staten Island, Coney Island, that's too strong. Something like a cracker, like cook crack, that's too hard. Meth, I'm too fresh, smell like a new car. Love Wu-Tang, my favorite member is you, God.
Make history before you go. Fuck the misery you're living for, we getting dope. Except the dot is other reasons why.
if my life were a song, it would be
the young, black, and powerful. Gotta eat yo. Every day my daughter feed grow.
if I could meet any celebrity, I'd choose and why.
Needed for my kids to inherit. Gotta pay just for living. Tax life is a business. If you catch a bad deal, watch your
If I could be any TV show character, I'd be and why.
Just strap up and hold on.
Is
If I'm dumped in a hearse, I won't be the first nor the last nigga. Let's get this cash, nigga. I'll let some niggas know it's on for life.
one thing I really like about my appearance is if I have a secret I want to keep, I definitely won't. If I could have one wish come true, it would be if I could walk in someone else's shoes for a day, I'd choose and why. I would choose dot dot dot. In parentheses, why?
I promise she get fucked if your bitch come. No Jamaica wood nigga show the crit love. Like that nigga Nip kinda sick, bruh. On the me side, niggas bang my shit tough, it's all up. Even to my homeboy that switch up. Funny thing is, they swore when I get rich, I turn my back on her, but I'm still up in
My
the
deep
mid-top.
dark secret
Goddamn.
is
Shit, can a young nigga pull up in the six, get his dicks up? Where your money at? We gon' smoke 100 sacks, shooting up
if I
your
could
block,
change
switch
my
cars,
name,
then we double back.
I'd change it to
You ain't made 100 raps. You ain't nothing like Nip Punch, well that's a fucking fact. Oh God, so look, the boy gave us a good crack.
one of the things that really bothers me is if I could go anywhere in the world, I'd go to 15 years from now, I expect to be. If I were a cereal, the one I'd be is if I had to choose one person to be stranded on a desert island with, I'd choose if I were a cereal, the one I'd be is if I had to choose one person to be stranded on a desert island with, I'd choose the nicest thing I've ever done is I love. Write your own question here.
Like what they think, I'm walking around with some keys in my pocket or something. They think I'm going back to jail. They really on that dope, way bad. I got me on the surveillance. All eyes on me.
A warning. Anonymous. Written by a senior Trump administration official. I realized that while the summary reads, I realize that writing this while the president is still in office is an extraordinary step. Some will find it disloyal. Too many people have confused loyalty to a man with loyalty to the country. The truth about the president must be spoken, not after Americans have stood in the voting booth to consider whether to give him another term, and not after he has departed office. Hopefully others will remedy the error of silence and choose to speak out in these pages. You will not just hear from me. You will hear a great deal from Donald Trump directly, for there is no better witness to his character than his own words, no better evidence of the danger he poses than his own conduct. Described as a senior official in the Trump administration, Anonymous offers a first-hand account of one of the most consequential presidencies in American history. An unprecedented behind-the-scenes portrait of the Trump presidency from the anonymous senior official, whose first words of warning about the president rocked the nation's capital. On September 15th, 2018, that's when I started streaming, 2018. The New York Times published a bombshell essay and took the rare step of granting its writer anonymity. described only as a senior official in the Trump administration. The author provided eyewitness insight into the White House chaos, the administration instability, and the people working to keep Donald Trump's reckless impulses in check. With the 2020 election of the horizon, Anonymous is speaking out once again. In this book, the original author pulls back the curtain even further, offering a first of its kind look at the president and his record. A must-read before the election, it will surprise and challenge both Democrats and Republicans, motivate them to consider how we judge our nation's leaders, and illuminate the consequences of re-electing a commander-in-chief unfit for the role. This book is a sobering assessment of the man in the Oval Office, and a warning about something even more important: who we are as people. Dang. Alright. Probably should make more coffee and grab a water. Is that what you would say? You know. The cup. A good mountain well water. Well water. But it's chilly. It is chilly. Time considerate. That is, you know, would you think that to be a skill? What do you Whenever you become really good at one thing, sometimes people try to make you doubt your skills. almost said to yield Excalibur. To wield. To wield Excalibur. You guys ever try to, you guys, read comic books or something and you can somehow moralize, the concept of a story, different characters. In context, kind of trippy, huh? Very. But ever, anything you can do, and your Odyssey can do better, and your Odyssey can do anything better than you. And your Odyssey never asked anything of you. No, you can't. Yes, and your Odyssey can. Remix Lab, things and stuff and such.
The plasmacytoma to my right mandible was a very rare cancer. I wanted to get a second opinion, so I went to the Proton Center and spoke with Dr. Alan Meek. I left there without a doubt. This is the place for me. No, I didn't lose any of my vision. I didn't lose any hearing. It was just like a complete different world than what I was explained to would happen to me with the traditional radiation. And I know proton therapy is not for every cancer patient. I simply want the word out to every medical organization that proton therapy is available. It is less side effects. It is healing. It works. I'm proof.
Saving money feels right. Just like when things are packed tidy and tight. Get auto insurance that fits your budget and your needs. Save up to 10% when you bundle auto and renter's insurance. Get a quote today.
Such a mess under the desk.
even though it does so much for me. I can still feel the void deep in my heart. So music set me free. So music set me free. So music set me free from my misery. Oh yeah. So music set me free. Yeah. So music set me free. So music set me free from my misery. From all my misery. Music is the sound of the healing of the nation. Music brings me back to the land of contemplation. Its sound burns evil in its way, but you must give it all that you take. Serenity and peace have come, but only till the last note has flown. What is this power that resonates? Gonna come and kill all of what I hate, yeah. So music set me free. So music set me free. So music set me free from all my misery. Oh yeah. So music set me free. Yeah. So music set me free. So music set me free from all my misery. From all my misery. So music set me free. So music set me free. So music set me free from all my misery. Oh yeah. So music set me free. So music set me free. So music set me free from all my misery. Everybody sing. So music set me free. So music set me free. So music set me free. Oh. So music set me free. So music set me free. So music set me free from all my misery. Oh yeah. So music set me free. Yeah. So music set me free. So music set me free from all my misery. From all my misery.
I want to say Tim. I'm Jack Black. Oh, that's it. I'm not Jack Black.
Oliver, this is Zach Galifianakis.
Oh yes, Zach Galifianakis, of course. Ha! Let's see what you do when people do this. You're trying to between two ferns me. Between the what?
This is a good reference.
For soothing relief from sore noses and sneezes, trust Puffs Plus lotion this cold and flu season. America's number one.
Oh, we should pull up the chat, huh? You ever think back to high school? You know? And, you know, sometimes you wonder, you know, what your friends are getting into. You know, things and stuff and such.
Just listen to your heart, got a language we all speak. This is for my soldiers when you're feeling weak.
EE or EA?
This is for my soldiers who stand by me. Try and care torture the human being. Black, white, brown, near the red sea.
Just wondering.
So, Army, Marines, or in the Navy.
How was your day then?
Hear my applause, stand up for what you believe. Talk about what you perceive as a leader. It's not our soldiers and heroes. So if you wanna give your life for Allah, so give it. And if you wanna live your life for Jah, so live it. Or if you wanna liberate your country, make sure its people agree. Cause it's our people's sons, people's fathers and daughters. The place to be. This is for my universal soldiers fighting as we speak. Trying to shed some light upon the situation. Just listen to your heart, got a language we all speak. This is for my soldiers when you're feeling weak. Oh, 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 oh no. Oh, oh, oh no. Oh, oh, no. This is for my universal soldiers fighting as we speak. Trying to shed some light upon the situation's bleak. Just listen to your heart, got a language we all speak. This is for my soldiers when you're feeling weak. For the universal soldiers fighting as we speak. Trying to shed some light upon the situation's bleak. Just listen to your heart, got a language we all speak. This is for my soldiers when you're feeling weak. For the universal soldiers fighting as we speak. Trying to shed some light upon the situation's bleak. Just listen to your heart, listen to your heart, listen to your heart, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, yeah, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, yeah. To listen to your heart, yeah. Listen to your heart, listen to your heart, listen to your heart, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now Taxes is getting the TurboTax app and filing your taxes yourself 100% free if you didn't file with us last year. Pay $0 when you file by 2/18. All tax forms, all 100% free. Now this is taxes. File free in the app by 2/18. When you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
Incoming dishes! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease in half the time. Grease getter.
All right. We are going to you know, we're not gonna talk about what we're going to do, you know, or what we're, you know, sometimes take things seriously, sometimes, you know, I don't know. Fun to watch though. Though. What do you know about though? Enyerándose. Though. Not sure if you guys ever read Clifford the Big Red Dog. It's a Scholastic Incorporated cardboard book. For Emily Elizabeth. Translation copyright. Permission Department, Broadway, New York. Cartwheel Books. And Cartwheel Books logo. Clifford and Clifford the Big Red Dog. And associated logos and trademarks. First printing was 1997. Stiggity. I literally can't see anything. No, okay. Nope. Nope. Bless me. Bless me. All right. So mm. Wow. Oh, wowzers.
Known for pursuing your passions. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 17 types of cancer, including certain early stage and advanced cancers. One of those cancers is early stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early stage lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continued alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune system problems, such as Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. If you've had or plan to have an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system condition, such as myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Keytruda is an immunotherapy and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials, exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda from Merck. See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
Time to shine with Redken's new acidic color gloss. A first for color care. Acidic color gloss extends your color, boosts shine, and infuses hydration instantly. Turn up the shine with Redken's new acidic color gloss. Shop now.
Hello, I am the subconscious. Don't be afraid. I am yours, yours alone. I am the projector, and you the projection. But I am always supreme.
With Amex Gold, getting up to $100 back annually on purchases at U.S. Resi restaurants makes dining out the highlight of your night. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
There was a very cautious man who never laughed or played. He never risked. He never tried. He never sang or prayed. And when he one day passed away, his insurance was denied. For since he never really lived, he claimed he never died. We are told that in order to have an amazing life, we should go skydiving, travel the world, and experience all that we can. But the real secret is to an extraordinary life, or the real secret to an extraordinary life is heeding the call of Christ and following him wherever he leads. When we put off the invitation of salvation through Christ Jesus, tell the Lord we'll start serving him tomorrow, or ignore the Spirit's prompting to live one more godly life, we are missing out on really living. Let us not miss one more moment. Choose to live life to its fullest with him. All of God's people, ordinary people who have been made extraordinary by the purpose he has given them.
My shit and play it, I ain't even gotta say it. They know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know. They know, they know, they know. Yeah, they know, yeah. That the real is on the rise. Fuck them other guys. I even gave them a chance to decide. Now it's something they know. They know, they know, they know.
That would be fun, huh? You would have, we would,
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can pick up the tab even when you forget your wallet.
would you rather be successful and unpopular, or famous and unsuccessful?
Learn more at
Why?
wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. What we choose to know, we know completely. We are professional grade.
Came in the world crying and fussing. Nigga, we ain't have nothing. Every ghetto, I know the same. I'm trying to make a little change. Preacher man come around talking. I don't want to hear it, keep walking. I'ma put the powder in the pot. Whip it till I'm pulling off the light. Imagine when I pull it off the light. New shit come without a top. Once I'm on, I ain't never gonna stop. Bitch, I'm on, I ain't never gonna stop. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Hey, came in the game getting money. Flip chicks, whip, get money. Niggas get to playing with the money. Click bang for the money, shit change over money. You love to see a nigga on the bottom. Catch you coming, gotta keep it on the low. A nigga blood, bless a nigga with a hoe. Wanna break the bitch down in the 36 hoes. Look at here, bitch, I'm A-OK. Shawty won't fuck with me. She stripping, get the chicken in the lady, she gon' hit my line. We ain't gon' waste no time. She sucking and we fucking like she need me. But she make a bankroll easy. Pull a light in the room from the TV. We getting it on, then I'm gone. It's the type of shit that a nigga be on. Too much on my mind right now. I'm on the grind right now. Looking for me, sucker, then I need to be found right now.
I got my 9 right now. Bitch, I blow your mind right now. I ain't fucking around right now. Better get in line right now. I'll fuck around and die right now. Hope you understand that. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Came in the gang getting money. I fuck with all the bitches getting money. But you love playing games with the corny shit. Messing with a nigga only body cause I want it. You love to see a nigga at the bar. You try to come up, you don't keep it on the low. They like a drug, don't like you to call them hoes. I'm tryna break that booty down like 36 hours. I think I love a bitch at ALB. Make that bitch come for free. Look at mommy shake it, I'ma call her, she gon' hit my line. Fall in love every time. But if I don't pay, she gon' leave me. Never had a real reason. All I get is bits and pieces. And I believe it. I ain't said this shit was easy. Who am I right now? Too much on my mind right now. I'm on the grind right now. Looking for me, sucker, then I need to be found right now. I got my 9 right now. Bitch, I blow your mind right now. I ain't fucking around right now. Better get in line right now. I'll fuck around and die right now. Hope you understand that. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. How I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Know I'm the man. Know I'm the man. Hey yo! Quit capsizing, serenading them hoes. There's no Juliet and no Romeo with no dog. She report the pimpin', now back to trickin'. She report the pimpin', nigga back to trickin'. Hey ho! Get back to twerking, back to working, yeah. Get back to stripping, they back to tipping. Them stacks is falling, they back to ballin'. Come on, them bottles poppin'. Bitch, the malls calling us. Quit fucking around, now I'm playing around. Bitch, shit is for real. Quit making a stack back, make us a meal. I mean, get us a deal. Come on, bitch, fix us a meal. Tell me how it feels. On the social network when they said nigga really ain't got no chill. He think he fucking my bitch. Nigga, that bitch for rent. You know how to treat her, I mean, don't let money spend. She said you a sweetheart, a sweetheart. Things tend to go a little different around here. We pimpin', nigga. Quit capsizing, serenading them hoes.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness. Join the club today. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month.
Deal ends.
Be sure to, this is something that we should definitely think out, morals, ethics, delegations, segments. Measured weight of bearing. Because recognizing that you would kind of have to be someone that's not so, whether or not you are a kind of person that thinks, you can buy people or whatnot, because, there's a niche for everything, Any oodles. Be beautiful. Be gorgeous. Be interactive. Be with intent. And recognizing that intent and circumstance sometimes work hand in hand. Though, sometimes to control the hand, you have to control what's not quite displayed on the screen. Maybe, sometimes whenever you're being nice, you have to be effective whenever you're being mean. And if your job is to be mean or to try to, rule someone's life, that they holla gang, you want to see holla's other gang. To recognize that 'tis smart to utilize discretion when you utilizing tools of purpose that bring moral circumstance and non-consensual circumstance towards the things that remind you and the things that guide you. And sometimes whenever you don't necessarily guide yourself, you might tease yourself. And, and your Odyssey is a bully to the bullies. So recognizing sometimes whenever you stand up for people, there's always that someone that is going to want to combat and utilize, their whole, intentions to be, to not highlight, saboteur's behavior, because recognizing that your Odyssey needs to read you this book. And, it is on Spanish culture. And the thing is, you need to sometimes put yourself in check before you can really continue with business or, continue with business as normal. Because, sometimes it is the small things that matter the most. And for that not to be displayed and apparent to the society that we are communicating with, then we are needing certain reiteration. And that's fair. Sometimes you don't have to, it's best that you don't question, your surroundings, because to not be spatially aware is to not be, grounded, certainly. And sometimes, if you're an introvert, to be grounded is, a meditative oasis, away from and aside from, popular demand, because whenever you are the personality that only views trends to recognize your impact within society, sometimes, and you're not an, you don't ask, you're not an asking person, because you would kind of maybe, tell yourself that you need to ask, because you can't, go through life thinking that, different people are more important than you. And I'm not saying that you need to necessarily display your importance to the world, through not giving in to people's lower inhibitions. And, to be accountable and to, before you die, you want to be accountable. You don't want to be just, so fond of the trends. And if you are a trend, that might be something that you have to accept and tolerate for yourself, and to, teach yourself how to receive, how to receive. And, because the more you recognize how to receive, asking becomes, secondhand nature. And to recognize, that, we want to take out people that have intention, that have practiced, and that have knowledge, beyond, knowledge that can be shared in a way that's not necessarily, horrible. Because, things and stuff and such, we recognize that sometimes the things that are horrible, are not just horrible for our women and for our women's mentality. Because a woman's mentality, whenever, you watch on TV, maybe what you would fantasize, life to be. If you are not, recognizing that there's been wars raging on since, the start of this country, from the time of the Native Americans and the separation of state between, the Native Americans and the Spaniards. Let's be, honest and recognize that 100% Puerto Rican is 100% Taino Indian. And they're recognized by their height, by their red skin color, by their dark hair and their dark eyes. And maybe Hitler wanted to remove these people, and certainly because whenever you provide too much time to, promote being frugal, you're promoting for women to maybe stay at home. No, you're promoting women to, the opposite that of, and your Odyssey would probably produce more people that, are normally people that would be having conversations, sitting at the bar, hooking up with people. And to recognize that is, to recognize the sinful world, and sometimes to stray away from sin and blame it on yourself, because you're scared of your success, not recognizing that success in most people's eyes is the success of successfully ruling over people, ruling under people. The Slick Rick might mention, that to pull the rug from underneath your feet wouldn't be necessarily to, there's all these sayings literally have purpose. They have meaning. and to recognize that none of this meaning has ever applied to me, and maybe within, you know, the past few months, you know, I don't want to say God, I want to say the forces of this world that work with me and, you know, guide me the same as they guide everyone. And maybe that is triggering to a lot of people because, you know, to think that we're recreating something out of, it's not out of spite, and it wouldn't be out of laziness, because, you know, to be in love with, you know, the ocean, you know, there's so many different ways you could paint that out, you know, to display to people the things that they want to, or they would wish themselves, you know, to be experiencing. You know, that's definitely what I've wanted to bring to streaming, though I never recognized that, you know, governments, states, you know, do care sometimes, certainly. And to brush that off is not, you know, it's emotional because sometimes you want that, you know, that essence displayed properly to the right people, because the right people with the right information can utilize that with discretion, and recognizing that it's not necessarily your discretion to, you know, whenever you utilize your discretion to ask something directly for somebody else, to single someone else out, that is bullying. To single someone else out without utilizing, you know, and maybe being slow with intention, you know, maybe that's, you know, to be slow with intention. I need to write that down because, you know, it's often the things that we recognize and that triggers us in others that, you know, we don't recognize we do ourselves. You know, you ever have, you know, a best friend, and the reason y'all are best friends are because, you know, you know, you might have completely different cultures, though there's something about the culture, you know, it's your demeanor, you know, because you can observe the world and enjoy the world and not rely on people's demeanor. And if you are people's demeanor, then you're recognizing that you're relying on whatever makes that person's demeanor that way. Circumstantially, deductive reasoning would insist that your habits, your habitual behavior, would account to your habitual delusions and disillusions. And to recognize that some people utilize that rhetorically, you know, to recognize that subtly they might be trying to tell me that I'm being, you know, disillusioned. And if, you know, forgive me, not necessarily. You can display that, you know, to those that we, you know, and sometimes in your Odyssey gets mad because, you know, before you push the button on yourself, you know, you have to be willing to experience that same emotional, and this is probably whenever you recognize the emotions outside of yourself, because you subtly become numb to the emotions, these suggestive thoughts, these suggestive words. You know, you don't let people speak evil over you, in other words. And for them to allow someone would be to not recognize where that's not tolerated, who doesn't tolerate it, and how they're not, you know, showing you maybe how you need to display to better display to yourself. You know, it's emotional because whenever you are a name, you know, Hitler, you know, he was known, you know, what was it? He had obsessed over people with brown hair and brown eyes. You know, you ever think that maybe, you know, he was a, what is that? So if the Airbender came back, and, you know, let's say, you know, let's utilize a name, because you know, right now in our hieroglyphics book, we are on the page, the name game. And if something, you know, recognizing if something makes me even slightly emotional, it's because there is way more than a lot that, you know, we don't need to necessarily translate, though sometimes, you know, Black Hawk down. You know, Black Hawk down. You know, you sign up to work for the law, with the law. You don't necessarily need to question what the law is, because to recognize that the evolved society, and to think that this is something that Enur may have predicted. This was just something, you know, it's not that Enur is a lesbian. It's not. It has something to do with an evolving society, and to not recognize to recognize the similarity between Enur and Mohammed bin Salman, and the vast polar opposite, you know, and to recognize that's triggering to me, because, you know, innately myself wants me to lean on my own understanding. And because Enur shall, you know, recognizing whenever it's happening to you, it's not going to be apparent. It's going to be apparent to the people that are viewing you. So whenever, you know, sometimes there's this there's a shocker button that sometimes me and my friends use. It's it definitely helps to build muscle, you know. It definitely, and to recognize, stop utilizing, you know, some subtly men. All right. I started becoming emotional. All right, for a second, because what was I about to write down? I was trying to write something down. Oh, yeah. All right. And, all right, so recognizing things that have not been displayed to me, you know, and may be displayed to y'all because, you know, Paramount over here, you know, maybe we should think about, you know, becoming a screenwriter and utilizing, you know, my life, delegation, because there's so many things that Enur can claim. You know, Enur can claim military stuffs and things, and, you know, we should. Enur should be, you know, sending y'all on missions, because whenever it's, you know, Enur against the world, everybody wants to front like, you know, they didn't put in enough work, or, you know, and and to put in work to recognize, oh, you know, you have to be attractive to society. You must, you know, and sometimes if you were a female that, you know, you would, all right, with lesbian tendencies, lesbians have a lot of guy friends, you know, to recognize that females, you know, that get married normally have a lot of girlfriends, right? And sometimes to think ahead, sometimes you have to show me and display to me consistently how stupid you think Enur is, because honestly, you know, if it was something that's been around for years and years and years, you know, they've had more fun with me, you know, not, you know, Enur is annoyed by the shit that's displayed on the screen. Absolutely. You know, if it's beautiful and sexy and it's, you know, you're trying to somehow capture Enur attention, it fucking triggers the shit out of me. It makes me want to display what I would, do what And Your Honesty would do. Mind you, that And Your Honesty must speak in the third person. You know, lucidity. It's, you know, seeing things clearly. And sometimes we must recognize and, you know, show respect to the fact that, to the fact that this is a part, this is a part of your, a part of your career, and for you to not understand death and, certainly from someone that you may regard or may have influenced a trend or influenced you to do something that, you maybe, would not, do unless it was, upon certain request, and to recognize that females have ways of subtly communicating to their counterparts. To recognize that if you were to separate counterparts at birth, that would, explain the, you wouldn't, to separate twins at birth, subtly they have a sense of themselves, there was love, we are made from love. Think about this. We are made from love. Two people came together and they had sexual intercourse, and that we fantasize comes from the fact that two people love each other enough to sacrifice themselves in the form of not necessarily sharing, certain parts of themselves, the sexual parts of themselves with the world, and that is the beauty of monogamy. To recognize that you may have the similar, and everything that I'm saying is resonating and making sense to you because you are utilizing the same understanding, and you're thinking of something that's trending on TV, and this is your way of validating your reality. That is merely, the beautiful thing about, couples is that they keep secrets between each other, and they're honest with each other. So whenever, so they don't necessarily keep secrets from each other, they keep secrets to be displayed to the world. Because, whether or not Disney was right with their,